What's up YouTube? In this video today I'll be talking about how you can create your own character. So I hope you enjoy and please watch throughout the whole video. Now, here's the OC. If you haven't watched the YouTube short, this is the one I drew in it. But I haven't come up with a name yet, so if you guys have any suggestions, please leave a comment below. Alright, now for the first part, when you create a character, this is just one of the ways. Just think of what comes to your mind, what comes to your head when thinking of the character. Such as color of the hair, color of the eyes, maybe the type of outfit, they have jewelry or anything. Like what comes to your mind when you were creating it. So, and when you do this, maybe you don't have to, I didn't do this, but like if it helps you, write a quick description like the hair color is red, then he has jewelry on. So you can always look at a few references too, like how they're standing, type of clothes, or just the design. But like not just the design, like when you look at reference, using it as reference, take inspiration from it, you know what I mean? Just take inspiration from it to help, it can influence you make your own character and stuff, but like, I mean, use it for poses, clothes and stuff, just take inspiration from it. And when you're describing it, like in description, when you're thinking of words, think of how this character can fit into a story. Like if you just make this character at first without having a story, try to think of a story of how this character can fit into it, or like just try to think of a story that this character makes. Like when you create your character, what type of story, what type of setting, what type of thing would they be in to make it fit? Now another way to try and create a character is before we just thought of a character and created it, then fit a story around the character. But now maybe you have a universe, a story, a power system, or something that you've already created, and now you're trying to make a character for that. So trying to think of the powers and stuff, or just where that character is going to be in the main story, try to think of it so like you could try to envision something in your mind of a character that could fit into it. Like, for example, let's just say outer space, spaceship, high technology. Like, is the character like a lead position, the lower position? Are there types of weapons, different types of powers? Like, just try to, or like, maybe just not that whole, it could just be like a mail service or something, you never know. Just try to think of what your character's doing. Maybe they have a mission. Like, what are they trying to do? What are they trying to accomplish? Just try to envision that. Now, try to think of attributes and stuff that fit to your character. Are they nice? Are they happy? What type of emotions are they? Like kind, happy, angry? Like, how do they think? What are they doing? Are they kind individual, mean individual? What are their goals? Are they going to be a villain? A villain? Oh my god, my pencil. A villain, a hero. You never know. Neutral. My pencil's not working, my pen. Or do they have a powerful presence, or do they not? Like, just how do they fit? Try to think of different things that would fit for the character and the story as a whole. So, just have fun with it also. Make sure you're having fun. Because, I mean, creating your own character and your own story is very fun. I've done that a lot, and I have many different characters and many different stories. I just have to, like, actually get them out there. Besides just trying to think of a character, like making a character and then fitting them in a story, or just making a story and then fitting the character into them, try to think of a simple shape for them, like their face, for example. Is it like round? Is it pointy? Is it pointy? You never know. Is it like very sharp? You can make many different shapes, like a basic shape. So like when you look at that character, you see what shape they are, like a basic, kind of like, you see many things, like silhouettes and stuff. Like when you look at something, you see it in a basic shape. So when you're making the character, try to think of a simple shape that they are, and also makes it a little easier, but like different shapes make it a certain way when you see something, such as like different shapes or different features. Do they have more sharp features, like in here, for example? Or let's say, do they have more round features? For example? That was bad, but you get my point. Like, do they have more round features like there, rather than more sharp or like defined right there? Because when you look at something that's more sharp or aggressive compared to something that's more like smoother, it kind of communicates you in a different way, like more innocent and stuff in a way versus more aggressive. Kind of something where you just want it to be easily communicated, like soft features. Soft features or very defined and aggressive features, like I said before. You get what I mean? Soft feature versus more like aggressive or defined feature. You know, how the shapes and the lines really affect it. Now on to the next part, talking about different color schemes. So first, let's go for like a more warm color scheme. I'm actually going to switch it to this. Makes it easier for this part. So let's go for maybe a more warm color scheme. Quick thing like orange, you know, like red, yellow. So here's the quick orange, some yellow, and just make it light or whatever. It could be whatever you want. And then, for example, let's just say red. So on the on and the Okay, so we see how this guy's before. It's just more dark red, but here's more warm and brighter color scheme. Or let's say he was a cooler color scheme. Let's go to the blues and stuff. Here. Blue, the other ones, the lighter blues or the darker blues. But now, click anything. So we're looking at the difference here between this blue, this darker, this cooler color scheme versus this more warm color scheme. So let's look. Here's the more warm color scheme. Here's a more cooler color scheme. Also, it doesn't just have to be color schemes. You can do complementary colors, for example. Let's do orange again. Let's do orange again. And like opposite color of that. Be like blue, for example. Or not even that. Let's say this is more warm color scheme. Let's say his clothes are different. Now we go to a more maybe cooler color scheme in the shirt. Or just the whole thing as a whole. It's a cooler color scheme. Who knows? Maybe you want it to be opposite so it stands out more. Like, oh, well, that's more of a warm color scheme. That's more of a cool color scheme. You know what I mean? Like, when you do this, it makes it like pop out more in a way. Helps express the character with these different color scheme stuff. Also, just have fun with it. You can always do your favorite color. Like, I do a lot too. Purple's the best color. No one could deny that. Look at this. Best color on planet Earth. Best color on planet Earth. And like purple, kind of in a way like orange or something would like, or not even that. Like when you go opposite, stand out. Just have fun with it. Alright, now for the next part. When you're adding details and stuff to the character, the clothes and everything, try not to like add too much detail. What I mean by that is, yes, add your detail, of course, but don't add too much. Don't add too much detail where it overwhelms the character, where you can't focus on one part. And what I mean by that is the audience can't focus on one part. They're looking around. Like, try to keep it simple and easier for the audience to focus on one part. Like, yes, keep it simple, add some details, but don't add too many details where they can't focus and they're looking all over. Plus, just have fun. When you're creating a character in a story, it should be fun. And also, when you're creating a character in a story, this is a character video, so let's go back to the character. Try to have some limitations in a way before. And what I mean by that is, like I said before, don't over detail it. Yes, detail it, but not too much. Don't overdo it. And also, when you're creating your character, don't just make like one design and like be set with it unless like you're really happy with it. You can always make different variations, different clothes, different things for the character, and then make all these different ones. You finally find one that you really like. Have fun with it. Take your time. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything else you would like to say, or recommend even for me, leave a comment below. Also, check out my gaming channel and Twitch, because soon I'm going to start streaming on Twitch. And I'll start streaming on YouTube at first, but then Twitch. And also, there's going to be more uploading on my gaming channel stuff. Thanks for watching.